It is written.
Hey cuties! So today I am going to be talking to you guys about boys and relationships, and maybe not relationships if the other side isn't wanting one. So today's topic is crushes and getting somebody to like you. Some of you are probably shaking your head saying, why are you even making this video? This is dumb. And in actuality, I have gotten asked this question and emailed, like in detailed emails, asking how to get their crush to like them because they like this guy so much and they just want to know how I would get a guy to like me or how they can get a guy to like them. And that is A, very easy to answer, and B, very hard to answer. And what I mean by that is, first of all, you cannot force somebody or make them like you. You just can't do it. You're not a mind Jedi. You can't get into their minds and be like, holla, like me, you're bae and I'm your bae and we're all bae together and we're gonna have a bae day, okay? Okay. Can't happen, it doesn't work like that unless you are Chris Angel and can get into people's heads. And maybe that'll work then, but in the everyday swing of things, we cannot make people like us. And although you may have a huge crush on someone at school, maybe you see him walking by and going to his locker and going to fourth period every day, you see him and you're, oh my gosh, I love him so much. How do I get him to like me? So like I said, that's very easy to answer, you can't. However, I'm gonna give you guys a little scenario here, or scenarios, into how to get a guy to notice you. Because you can't make somebody like you, but there are ways to get him to notice you and notice who you are and maybe get to know you better. Here you go. First of all, you guys always just want to be yourself. Stay true to who you are. Don't say, oh, you know, he likes Veronica over there and Veronica is a really smart girl who loves football, let's say. So you don't want to say, okay, I gotta, you know, be smart and get into my books and be really smart and oh my gosh, I love the Green Bay Packers. You just can't do that. You have to stay true to yourself. If you're quite the opposite of what he normally goes for, it doesn't matter. You have to be yourself because people have been in the situation of they've tried to spice up who they are and change who they are to get somebody to like them. And then they do end up liking them and then they're like, cool, this isn't even me and you don't even really like me because I wasn't showing you who I truly was. You don't want that. Just from square one, be yourself. Step 2, try to be more noticeable. And what I mean by that is maybe say hello to him when he's walking down the hallway. Smile in his direction. Make eye contact. You don't have to go straight up and talk to him if that's something you don't want to do if you're too shy, but ease into that. Make the eye contact and connection and see if he will recognize you and give you the time of day. Just make yourself known to him and then a connection may arise from there. I can't tell you guys how to go ahead and be with a guy because every situation will be different and every guy will be different and you guys are all different. So I can't be like, do this and go up to him and say this because that's could not be maybe be who you are and what you should do. So you just have to follow what you want and what you do and you may get the guy. Because you never know, he may be liking you and saying, how do I get that girl to like me? Or he may not like you at all because he doesn't know who you are. You have to show him who you really are and show him what your interests are and hobbies and show him that you're a good person and you're a happy person and just present to him you. And that's all you can really do, you guys. And if he doesn't like you in the end, if you're like, oh, this is me, you know, I love Pokemon and I love the color blue. If he just goes merp, then he's a merp and he is not worth your time because you are gorgeous, courageous, all of you are all very smart and pretty in the inside and outside individuals, every single one of you, men or women, whoever's watching this. And you don't need a guy in your life or a girl in your life. Friends are amazing, family is amazing, pets are amazing, and Call of Duty is amazing, and so are horror movies and Netflix and nutcrackers and cupcakes, okay? So we don't need guys to like us, you don't need to have a guy like you, but if he does like you and the things fall in place and if it's real and you're showing who you are, then that is absolutely perfect. One thing I really want to stress is the movie Bruce Almighty, and I love that movie with Jim Carrey, and basically he is God for a little while and he's given all God's responsibilities and he has to carry those out. He's given 2 rules. 1 is he can't tell anyone he's God, and number 2 is he cannot change free will or mess with free will. His girlfriend at the time, she starts to not like him anymore and falling out of love with him because he's so caught up in this God business and him becoming God. So she, you know, is feeling neglected and stops loving him kind of, or slows down on it. And he thinks that he can change anything because he's God. So he tries to make her love him. So he goes, love me, if you guys have seen that. And you can't. Even in that movie, even if you're God and playing God in that role in the movie, you cannot make somebody love you or change somebody's free will or what they truly want to do in their heart. So you can't make somebody love you. And I always say to my boyfriend that if he doesn't love me anymore, just let me know, and it won't be harsh or mean times. We will just go our separate ways, because love is so precious and it shouldn't be forced. And if love isn't there anymore, then it's not a big deal. And yes, one side may be crushed and broken, but life does go on. Life isn't all about relationships, and happiness is so much more. And you guys don't need a man in your life, like I said. So you cannot change free will, be yourself, and you don't need a man. Cupcakes are yummy in my tummy. You're all my bae, and I will be your bae. That sounded slutty. It's not, okay, this video is taking a different route. I'm just gonna close it out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it gives you guys some insight, because I do get asked that question a lot, and I wanna try to help you guys out with this girl advice and boys. So, understanding boys is not that hard. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys. This one is in some melon flavor, and it's so good. People will go, oh my God, when you're using it, because you're like, what is that smell? And I'm like, hey.